forgot that he had showed me that trophy. So I get there, and all the trophies are lined up down in front of the wall, and I'm like, whoa, those are awesome. Those are totally awesome. You know, he did it again.
Right.
Totally out of my mind of what the trophy had showed me. And then you call us up there and hand us these covered deals. I'm like, what in the heck is this? And we pulled them off. I looked at it, and I went, Jeff Hansen, you son of a... He stopped in here and showed it to me.
Right.
I had no idea. I know he's probably sitting back with a smirk on his face right now going, gotcha.
Well, I had him hidden in the office until we did that, and then I went in there and grabbed 4 popcorn bags and put over the top of them because I didn't want everybody to see them.
That was awesome, man. I meant a lot to us at Moxie, and much appreciated, sir.
I don't have a problem, man. You guys did good. The auction here went great. You did a great job with the car show. Steve and Andrea. Oh my God.
I could what they did. Kudos to them. They donated $5,700. That was awesome.
And and I don't mean this to sound the way it sounds, but that's the first time I've seen Andrea not be able to say anything.
Yeah.
And she kind of blubbered up a little bit, and Joey's voice cracked a little bit.
I'll tell you what, I was doing everything I could not to choke up right there in front of that crowd because, you know, I was just telling Sam that and the listeners before you got here that, I was fighting it.
Right. And Casey Vitale's little girl's a cute little shit.
Yeah, isn't she?
Oh, my God.
Isn't she? Yeah.
He's pretty proud of her.
Yeah. He's a good dad. He does well with his kids. There's no doubt. But awesome night of racing. Awesome night with the Shriners, and that's one of the nights truly that there's 4 or 5 nights during the race season that I look forward to.
Yes.
And that's one of them.
And as far as selling tickets goes, this year the pits at Willamette and the pits at the Grove both just killed it this year for selling tickets.
Good.
Willamette, I sold, I think, 3 loader hauler links. No way. Yeah, and then
so he does the haulers for $100.
Yeah.
The length of your hauler.
And like Weinbarger's hauler, that's 482 tickets.
That's a lot of tickets for $100.
That's a lot of ripping, man.
Yeah, I bet.
That's a lot of ripping.
Yeah, Sandy was down there ripping tickets up right before we drew the shit. I mean, there was a bunch of you guys down there tearing tickets up to get them into the bucket.
Oh, it was kind of hectic there towards the last.
Yes, it was. But you guys sold tickets right up until a couple of minutes before we drew the number.
Yeah.
I mean, truly. And I was telling Sam that when we called the first ticket, and how many times? We probably 8 times we called the number. Waited several minutes.
Yeah, several minutes. We probably 5-6 minutes there. Nobody showed up, and finally I said 1, 2, 3. Here we go.
Yep. Buzz made the call. We drew another ticket, and of all people, Sandy wins it.
Your face went blank.
Here, I don't know if you were listening to the show coming in, but here's the thing. This is what makes that whole deal. And I know these guys just heard it, but I'm gonna say it again because you didn't get a chance to hear this. Sandy buys her tickets. She comes up into the tower. I go down to call the ticket. I mean, we're talking. It was just a couple of minutes, literally.
Geez.
I go down to buy the ticket, or I go down to call the number. First one, no claim. Second one we call, she comes walking down. Right before we called the number, Sandy looks at Carrie and says, "This is the one night that if we win this, we will donate all the money back." Called the number. She looks over at Carrie, and Carrie says to Sandy, "Did you win it?" And Sandy goes, "Yep, see you in a couple minutes." So walks down the stairs, and after all that was done, she had a lady come up to her, a fan that she's never seen, that was outside of the racetrack, sitting in her car, listening to all this on the PA. And she said that right before we drew the second ticket, she said she prayed that whoever won it donated all the money back.
I appreciate the heck out of that when people do that. It's their money. Don't get me wrong. They can run off to the casino. They can go to a shoe sale, whatever they want to do. It's their money. I don't have a problem with that. But it is really nice when they do give it back.
You know, here's the way I look at it. Number one, it's Shriners. First and foremost, it's Shriners. We love that organization. We support the heck out of that deal. We didn't lose anything, Buzz.
No.
We didn't have that 1168 when we came in, and we didn't leave with it. We didn't lose anything.
No.
You know, and to be able to help those kids, we've seen that. Sandy and I have been there. We've seen that deal firsthand. We know what it means to help those kids. To us personally, I'm getting goosebumps thinking about this right now. But, we did. You know what? We won. We won by giving that back more than we did taking the cash.
And,
I'll tell you that.
The fans, I mean, they applauded They applauded the money. They applauded the trophy. They applauded the auction we were doing. They were really behind us.
We had some great fans. Yeah. And we do. We truly have great fans. But, the real winners that whole night truly was, I feel, Sandy and I, with just being able to give back like that.
And I walked in here tonight and I said, Sandy, you owe me $100. She goes, huh? I go, yeah, when you won the money, you come downstairs and said you wanted to give the ticket drawer $100 and she wanted to give the rest of it back. And where's my $100?
I love it. That is great. Man, but I just was so honored to be a part of that night like I am always.
Well, Joey got a 2 for Saturday night. He got the thank you trophy and the main trophy. So.
He did. Man, did he earn it. Do you want to start with late models and work our way down? Do you want to go bottom to top?
Ask Buzz. He's here.
Buzz, you're going to set the format tonight. You want to start?
Let's invert the field and start at the bottom.
All right, we're going to start at the bottom. We're going to start with the street stocks. I want to take a couple minutes and talk about these guys because street stocks, hands down, we know what kind of show we're going to get. I don't care what week it is. The street stocks are, it's just quality racing.
I'll tell you right now, there's action on track and there's action on Facebook, and Roger Snyder is pouring the fuel on all of it and getting the boys all jacked up, and they're going back and forth.
No surprise.
This Saturday is going to be fun.
No surprise. We know how Schneider rolls. Couple of things in this race, and I want to talk more about the feature. I was glad to see Kevin Roberts back.
Yes.
When you get Roberts and Goddard and Evans and Weinbarger and Joey Cannon and Tim Jenner, Brody Sim up and coming, Kendall Irvine, look at the improvements she's making this year.
She was kicking it the other
is
night.
this kid really starting to come up or what?
She was on Justin's butt all night long.
She was. That was a great race. The things that stood out most for me on this Shriners Night at Willamette Speedway, I want to talk about a couple of the drivers before we really get into the big stuff that I've noticed over the last couple of weeks. The 2 drivers that have impressed me most, and I'm not talking about the guys up front running for the wins week in and week. I'm not talking about Goddard. I'm not talking about Evans. I'm not talking about Roberts. I'm talking about Skylar Weinbarger.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm talking about Joey Cannon.
Yeah.
Have you watched these 2 dudes over the last 3-4 races?
Skylar's finding his spot.
Skylar. This kid is coming on, man.
Yep.
We know Joey Cannon's got some talent. We've seen that over the last 4 or 5 years. Now he's in a good race car. I'm telling you right now, before the year is over, the 11 car will be parked in Victory Lane.
He's only worried about the points, though. He wants the W, but
I understand that.
He wants to get everybody in the points. That's his bragging rights right there.
The last couple of weeks, I've seen an improvement in his drive. I'm not talking about the race car. I'm talking about the way he's driving that car. Joey Cannon is now established as one of the guys in this class that you're going to race for a win.
Mm-hmm.
He has come on. He's got to that upper level in that division, and I believe we're going to see him win.
He was even in the wall, and it did.
Yes, he was, and he still finished well.
Yeah.
Skylar Weinbarger.
If he gets his first win, he's going to keep going.
This kid is
just right there.
He is. He's on the verge. Amazing what this kid is doing at this age. Really coming out of the go-karts into the street stocks. And if you don't know his story, knowing what he's doing in that car with his backstory, life story, is absolutely amazing. This kid is 15 years old.
Yes.
15 years old, spent a long time racing karts, had a stroke at a young age. The right side of his body does not have full mobility. That kid right there is an inspiration to so many people at racetrack. Watching what he does, if you want to call it limited or whatever, there's no limitations to this kid. He'll be the first to tell you, you know what? I'm every bit as good as you ever thought about being.
Oh, yeah.
And not, I'm not saying that in a cocky way.
Mm-hmm.
This kid's mind and the way it works amazes me.
Oh, and he's a riot to be
he's a great kid. He's a lot of fun.
You will not catch him sleeping on restarts.
No.
Oh, ask Kevin Roberts.
Yeah.
Ask Kevin Roberts, right?
Yeah. Like, get the hell out of my way.
He moved Kevin.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, he went a little faster than Kevin did on the start and turned Kevin around. Caution came out. Weinbarger to the back. Here's the thing about it. I'm going to be honest with you guys. It was the right call. You can't go to the leader goes, and I know that kid wants to win. He was running second when it happened. It was the right call.
He's still working on
But,
his timing, though.
hey,
He's still working on his timing.
I am all for this kid. This kid, like I said, an inspiration to many. Watching what he does is absolutely awesome. He's going to get some wins. There's no doubt.
He's going to make it there this year.
I'll tell you right now, he's not intimidated.
No.
When you get to the back of Robert's car and just say, you know what, big guy, I'm moving you. You know, that tells you right there he's not afraid to take chances.
Skyler's never been intimidated by anything.
Nothing. You know, his Superman is his brother. We call this young man Sky Dog, and the sky's the limit with him. Truly, I am so impressed with what this kid's doing. Joey Cannon the same way. You know, Joey has we've watched him transition now to, I'll say it, into a more aggressive driver, which is the only thing he was lacking. Really starting to get the performance out of that car. He's comfortable with that new car he's in that was purchased from Roberts. I'm telling you right now, it's going to happen.
Well, I wouldn't say more aggressive. It's the confidence which makes him more aggressive.
Right.
So
That's what I'm trying to.
Yeah,
Yes,
he's
that's
a
what
lot
I'm.
more confident now in his car and his abilities to where I'm gonna lean it out there a little bit
Right.
more.
That's what exactly what I didn't mean to say it as an aggressive, like, you know,
A negative
turn you around.
thing, yeah.
Right. But yeah, that's what I was saying. These two guys in this division are just, the last couple of weeks have really, really impressed me, and I'm going to continue to watch those guys throughout the season.
Yeah, because they're gonna be up front.
They are.
They are.
We're going to be talking about them a lot.
We're going to be talking about. We're going to be talking about Kendall. We're going to be talking about Skyler, and all three of them.
Yeah, there's no doubt. There's no doubt. I want to know, you sit in a different place of the racetrack than I do. Sam's got a different vantage point from where he's at. The race and the feature between the 88 and the 99, Roberts and Evans. Let's talk about it.
I wish I could, but I can't.
Were you working too hard?
I didn't get to see anything until the last
Good
race.
Lord. You missed a show.
I heard about it on the radio. On the speakers, but
My goodness. Sam, I want to start with you on this deal.
Oh God. Here's the thing. Anytime I see that 47 car of Yak out there, anytime I see that 74 Langen out there, anytime I see the 99, anytime I see the 88 or the 89, I know there's gonna be some trouble up front.
There's going to be some racing.
Yeah, they're gonna do it. And these guys have been running each other for a fairly decent amount of time on different tracks.
Right.
They know what they know.
They know how each other races.
They know what they're gonna kind of do. They know where they're gonna do what. And they literally will lean on each other like nobody's business. But they'll be the first ones to get out of the car in the moment. A little bit. Well, he tried dumping me. But then they'll calm down and they're like, "That was fun.
Yeah,
That was fun.
Yeah.
That was fun."
And that's kind of what happened in this deal. You've got two of the best in street stocks in the Pacific Northwest shooting it out for the win.
And they were swapping for the lead.
Did you? Well, that's the thing. Roberts was your early leader.
Yeah.
Evans took the lead. But did you see how hard he had to work to get around that? He tried him at every part of the racetrack, tried him high, tried him low, tried him high, tried him low. I mean, multiple times before he made it work.
And Kevin knew he was there.
Every bit of the way he knew he was there and did one heck of a job of protecting his line and being smooth and hands down the best race of the night for racing action. Okay. Evans gets by Roberts.
This talking to Justin is where Justin said I screwed up. He goes, I tried to get in a rhythm instead of just going. If I would have just went, I would have pulled because I was faster.
Well, he got by him.
Yeah.
Faster? That's a relative word. Because,
Well, every
these
racer,
two guys are so equal.
I know, but every racer says, once I get clean track in front of me, I'm going to be faster.
Every racer's going to say that. You're right. Now, Roberts was right there with him.
Yeah.
Hung with him, and went to work on him. Was racing back and forth. They came out of turn 4 just racing. Textbook racing, high side, low side, trying to find a groove, trying to pin him down out of turn 4. Roberts trying to pin Evans down, trying to take his line away and use that upper groove for momentum. A little bit of contact was made. The 99 gets a flat tire with 2 laps to go.
And I want you to know that was a brand new tire. And that was
and
a
brand new beadlock.
Beadlock.
Yeah.
Done.
A little bit of contact. Tire goes down. Evans can't hang on. Caution comes out. 23 laps down. There's 2 laps to go. Hot pit, change a tire,
Right.
get back out, back of the pack. I mean, not going to – your chances of winning are
Slim to none.
very much.